Paul, it's quite an extensive injury list this week, starting with Dustin Fletcher after he was a late withdrawal from Saturday's game. What's the update there?
Yeah, it's an unusual one with Dustin because he was fine early in the week, and so he did cop a little bit of a knock to his calf in the game against Adelaide. But early in the week there was no really ill effects. But he bled later in the week, so it was a little bit unusual. And so we found out quite late in the week that a bit of blood had gone down to his ankles, which came from his calf. So look, he seems like he's recovering quite well from that. We would be quite hopeful they'll be playing this week.
And do we have any news surrounding Tate Pearce's injury yet?
Yes, we do. It's not great news, but he has a hairline fracture in one of his lower leg bones, and it's only a very slight one. And the reality is he could be available, but he was going to miss 2 weeks, so he could be available after 2 weeks. But it's one of those things we're just going to have to wait and see. But yeah, disappointing news. He copped a direct knock on his leg, on his lower leg, and the X-rays have revealed just a minor hairline fracture. But we just need to be careful.
And is it looking likely that Jobe Watson will make a return this week?
Well, we would hope so. Jobe, he has to get, and we say this quite often in this segment, that they have to get through a week of training, and but that is the case. Last week he wasn't able to, so let's hope he gets through a full week of training. He's quite confident he'll be fine. The doctors, the physios, the medical staff are all very confident he'll be fine. So we would expect him to play this week.
And how is Heath Hocking progressing with his recovery?
Yeah, Heath, he was another late withdrawal. He was fine early in the week, and then after our main training session, which was I think Wednesday last week, on the Thursday he pulled up quite sore in his foot, which got a bit of a hot spot on it. So it's one of those ones we're just going to have to be guided by the medicos. I would say he's in extreme doubt for this week, and then we would hope he'd be available the following week.
And how are Cale Hooker and Michael Hibberd tracking with their recoveries?
Yeah, Cale's, I think it was reported in the press, Cale has he's re-injured his hamstring, so he went back and played for Bendigo and he re-injured his hamstring. So that means he'll be out for a further 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, so probably a further 3 weeks from this week. And Hibberd shouldn't be far away. He's got a minor hamstring, but it's been just dragging along.
And how is Andrew Welsh, and when is he likely to make a return to the field?
Yeah, Woosh is travelling reasonably well. Wouldn't expect it to be this week, but all things going well, we would hope he'll return the following week. Yeah.
And where is Nathan Lovett with his training?
Yeah, he's in a similar vein. He's an outside chance for this week, but again, if we're being realistic, probably the following week as well. So that's his calf strain we're talking about there. So look, we've got a long list of injuries at the moment. You had Dempsey and Winderlick and a number of the young guys in Darcy Danaher and Anthony Long. It is quite an extensive list. The other one was Scott Gumbleton didn't play for Bendigo yesterday, but that was only just a real minor complaint, and we would expect him to be right this week. So yeah, there was quite a few players that didn't play on the weekend, and we would hope to start getting those players back. But it's a real challenge at the moment, and I'm sure that the players and the club are up for that challenge, and that we can fight back. And it's obviously a massive game this week against Collingwood, and we're going to put a team out there on the park, and we want them to be really strong and competitive, and play the best football we can.
Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Al.